Yeah.
And we're recording.
All right, I am calling the special village board trustees meeting of June 2nd, order. Roll call, please.
Trustee Bratton,
Here.
trustee Brochus,
Here.
trustee Borkart. Here. Trustee Borkland,
Here.
trustee Palmakowski,
Here.
trustee Kettlebeater. Here. President Langfeld.
Here, please stand for a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I almost fell backwards on you.
I was wondering why you were laughing at yourself.
Because I went, oh, and she started. All right, we're at public comment. This is an opportunity for anyone to address the village board on any issue. Please observe the time limit of 3 minutes. While the village board encourages input from residents that may not discuss or act on any issue that's not duly noted on the agenda. So do we have anybody there for public? I don't see anybody on there, so we'll move to general business. Number one, approve appointment of Tim Hillenbrand to seat 6 of the Plan Commission starting tonight. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Tim Hillenbrand of the planning commission, starting tonight.
I'll second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same. So move. Number two, discussion and possible action to approve the award of a contract for HM Zander Nature Park Pavilion and site work.
So I can start this. I know Mike is running a little late tonight. So I'll just kind of give an overview of the memo that he put together. So tonight, the reason for this special meeting is to look at the bids that were received for the HM Zander Community Nature Park Pavilion, the Lions Legacy Pavilion. So it's the erection of the Polygon Pavilion, the electrical utility work, and the site work. So we are awarding that construction work. So 8 contractors requested a set of plans, specifications, and bidding documents from Snyder and Associates. So via Quest, which is their bidding software. And then 5 general contractors submitted a bid by the deadline, which was on May 29th at 2:00. And then he put together a summary of the bid documents, and then there's also just kind of the more detailed spreadsheet as well. So Advanced Building Corporation was the lowest bid, and then followed by Parisi, Sullivan, Freedy and Associates, and Joe Daniels Construction. So like I said, the complete bid analysis is attached. And then, like I said, the lowest bid was from Advanced Building Corporation. And I believe that Andy from Snyder and Associates is here as well. So if there's anything you want to come up and say, Andy, you're more than welcome to as well. But that's kind of just the overview. I know Snyder, it sounded like, has worked with Advanced Building Corporation before. So there didn't seem like there would be any hesitation as far as awarding the bid to them. But
What were the dollar amounts?
they're all in the spreadsheet.
You can set it up there.
Yeah, I can. Let me show it to you. I'm here. Yeah, of course. There they are. Sorry about that.
What is bid alternate 1 light bulb?
We install the lights along the rail from the bridge to into the.
Plan on doing that. I could come up and,
Yeah, please. Thanks, Andy.
yep, no problem. Thanks, guys. My name's Andy Neesman. I'm a landscape architect at Snyder and Associates. So, real quick, the light bollards were a bit off that we added, to the perimeter of the path. We did provide electrical, to service those, so that was included in this bid. So those, light bollards can happen in the future if it's needed. And we did need the electrical regardless, so it was kind of a benefit to get a separate line item cost there. For kind of an optional, set feature out there.
So the light bulbs are not part of the plan, we're just putting in. As a alternative when we do want to put them in.
Correct.
Okay. So the 203, 464 for advanced building, that is everything,
Everything correct, except the light alerts.
except the light.
Yep.
Anybody else have anything? Mike and Lisa, you wanna come up?
Right on time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
The only question I have is on the grand total, are we all good with covering that? $514,773, we're all good with that?
Well, yeah, the 25 is the village portion into that Snyder Associates, just so that's understood.
We're covering that, right?
Correct.
Cause we have that amount left from the 50,000 we had. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it'll be under 500,000 and we're good with that then?
Yes, the DNR grant will reimburse up to 250,000 and the Lions have the other half of that.
Okay,
So, and then we have enough for incidentals should anything else come up. We're still needing to work on our donor recognition.
okay,
So that'll come before you at some point when we're ready to have.
all right. Anybody else have anything? All right, do I have a motion?
I will make the motion to award the bid to Dean's Building Corporation for the cost of $203,464.74.
A second. All right, I have a motion and a second, any discussion?
Is there like a time frame for it? After approval for downgrades in the building?
So we kept it open in the specs, basically listed 5/29, which was the bid opening date. So we had a pre-con meeting to initiate that process with the selected contractor. And then at that point, we should know, and the all work completion date, substantial completion would be the 18th of September.
Anybody else? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same. So moved, congratulations.
Thank you all so much for yours.
Yep. All right, we'll go to number 3, discussion and possible action regarding Eagle Scout project on Ice Age Trail at John and Ida Hillenbrand Glacier Valley Conservancy. You guys wanna come up?
All right, I apologize, my computer being a bit slow, but doing some of my notes here. So essentially this, would be a project to build 17 box steps along the Ice Age Trail. And did anybody have any questions starting away or?
Location.
Sure, yeah, looks like you have a map there, where the stairs will be built. To be.
Yeah, is it the
It's-
yellow right here?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'll try to make it a little bit bigger.
So these are, we'd be building box steps, it's essentially a series of wooden frames, filled with soil and gravel for drainage, and this would help the hill with erosion, hiking, and just generally make it a better, hiking experience. So the plan was to make, I think 3 series of stairs, so not all 17 steps would be continuous. Because the hill is not steep enough to just have a continuous flight of 17 steps. Each stair would be tied into the ground with rebar at the top and the bottom, essentially locking all the stairs in between in place. So it shouldn't be too difficult of a construction process. Installation should only take a few days, like I estimate 2 or 3 days. In terms of the impact on the hill, it would be very low impact. All you're doing is digging a small trench to get the stairs secured onto the hill. So it's not like we're doing any crazy earthworks here or anything to dig up the side of the hill. It should be an estimated cost about $700 in total, with $600 just for the really for the lumber. We're looking to get mostly donations to fund that, although the rest of that is still to be determined. And then maintenance. It should last about 10 to 15 years. Although we'll probably need to check in after a year or two to make sure things are okay. Then after that, we are looking to get the Ice Age Trail Alliance to continue maintenance after that period. Yeah, you guys have any questions?
Does anybody have any questions for him?
You need a motion on it?
We sure do.
I will make a motion to approve. The award of a contract to HM Zander Nature Park Pavilion and Site.
No,
Oh,
no, we did
second
that
one.
already.
We did that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Regarding.
That's a little big for him. Big Eagles project.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Save us 203,000 bucks.
The Eagle Scout project on Ice Age Trail at John Ida Hillenbrand Glacier, the Glacier Valley Conservancy.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
second it.
All right. I have a motion and a second discussion. Bill?
Okay, so when do you think you're gonna start working on this?
Once we could go through all the 30 approvals, we're looking to do this. Maybe I think August, early August would be ideal.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what approvals do you have to go through yet?
After today, I believe it's just you, just through scouts, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah, I'd like to explain that a little bit. Yeah, so then we need to get a representative of the Ice Age Trail to sign off on the proposal, and then our Paris committee needs to review it, so our troop has to approve it, and then there's an Eagle Scout project coordinator that we have to arrange a meeting with for him to approve it. And then we can start, because until we get his approval, we're not allowed to start work on it.
Right. Okay, and then, Mike, is this any part of your trail, or is this in conjunction with Ice Age? I mean, so is this parallel with Ice Age?
Right, so the two trails coincide together.
Hey.
Ice Age goes through the village, and that happens to be the area that they chose to go through.
And you guys are good with it?
Parks Committee is good.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a great project. I think it's a great Eagle project. I used to be Scout Master for the troop here in '87, so I know how that goes.
And
Right, so-
I really enjoy hiking that section, so I appreciate that you're putting this work into improving that trail, 'cause it's really important to our community, so thank you.
Anybody else? All right. All right, so all in favor, say aye. All opposed, same. So move, congratulations, you're on your next step.
Good luck. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, do I have a motion for adjournment? So move. I have a second.
I'll second.
All right, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same. All right, board meeting's over.
I thought you were gonna say future agenda items.
No, we don't usually do that on